This is Fonte, and I have to say I was wrong about Monad. Right? It's time to admit defeat, and sometimes you have to look at the mirror and acknowledge that you are wrong about something. And I created the original video. Please do not buy Monad, and on a channel where I have zero subscribers and zero viewers. I never thought I would get trolls. Yeah, I'm talking about you, Mr. HerBK4835 and Chill Pixel Vibes. I feel like this channel discriminates, on people who want crazy. Who's crazy? I'm crazy. I want some crazy pixel vibes. Like good money. He's got this Nintendo 64 controller. Like this is for us millennials. It's not for you, Mr. Gen Z. And then a website that doesn't even, what kind of scam is this? Doesn't work. You got Chill Pixel Vibes, He plays some really calm. I like this music. You made it here and it's like a fireplace. It's some kind of like NFT anime thing going on here, you know? And if you fast forward, it's just like it's dead. It's like empty space. No music, nothing. What kind of I feel like I'm getting scammed. I was liking it and then just like but back to my Monad video, right? I was wrong about Monad. After reevaluating the Monad Layer 1 blockchain and its compatibility with Ethereum Virtual Machine, its deployment of smart contracts, right? Its functionality with MetaMask. Yeah, I'm whistling because I'm bullshitting with you. This is a shit coin. Please do not buy Monad. I will double down, right? This is the most prototypical VC scam, right? Let's look at their token unlocks, right? This is what scares me about these. It's the same repeat of Orchid and past Tezos and every, shitty VC pump and dump. I mean, you have a treasury of 3.95%, private sale investor 20%, yuck. Team advisors contracts 27%. Uh, Public only gets 7.5%. That's an embarrassing. Oh, 3%. Thank you for the 3% airdrops. You're so charitable. Ecosystem of 38.5, which means it's pretty much going to the founders and insiders. That this has the absolute one of the worst allocations I've ever seen, right? And you know, Monad works on young minds fresh out of high school, like the military. They would have lots of recruitment issues if you downloaded the brains of billions of people who fought in the Vietnam War, Iraq War, Afghanistan. Those people would know better. But it only works on fresh high school minds who haven't experienced what the military is all about. Just like Monad, these fresh newbies who haven't experienced the orchards in the past, the VC scams, be very bullish on a shitcoin like Monad. Um, we look at they have their little subreddit. Monad is losing credibility. Seems like Monad is having or doing everything bad ahead of its launch. That's only and this was pre-launch stuff. The first issue was about team allocated, which I talked about. Tokenomics is horrible with this crypto. Um, Monad's launch feels shaky with investor airdrop issues and skewed allocations. Best to stay cautious. I am checking out the BitGet launch pool instead, since it's transparent and on chain. Hopefully, Monad clears up the red flags too. That's a common problem with Monad and these VC pumps and dumps. They lack transparency. They have all of these very undemocratic allocations, totally rigged for the retail trader, and just an obvious pump and dump for insiders. Announcing the Monad public sale, the first ever token sale on Coinbase. There are comments: garbage, do not buy. This is financial advice. I absolutely love that comment because it's 100% right. Have fun, guys. I'm not in on this. Yikes. And then there's more comments. They've been working on this token for how many years? How many seed rounds? I have an airdrop allotment. No idea how. FTV of fully diluted value of $2.5 billion. This is one where early seed investors win, but it's a high cap for people coming in the Coinbase round. VCs will thank you for your exit quick. I mean, these comments are hilarious, right? And it's like I don't have to tell you what this is, right? It's very obvious to any experienced crypto trader like myself who's been in it for 10 years, right? I've seen these DC because Coinbase is constantly hungry. They have to constantly launch new cryptos to get, a new person fresh out of high school, fresh into crypto. It could be an older person who's new to crypto to invest in a shitcoin that you only win with these coins if you're investing less than $10,000 because they don't Coinbase Ventures, Monad, they don't mind taking losses on the smaller traders in order to have a huge win on the larger traders who think that they can make a bunch of money on Monad. What happens when you spell Monad backwards? You get what sounds like Danum Demon, Danum Demon, Danum Dum 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 Dum. Yeah, you get a dumb investment.